Me going out my front door every day in Alaska. Rabbit. Ptarmigan. Rabbit. Ptarmigan. Rabbit. Ptarmigan. Baby moose. Big moose. Grizzly bear. Who are you? So I got a full tank of gas and I'm heading to Anchorage to pick up the cats on a rainy day. Hopefully after 1 hour it won't be raining anymore. And some of you might be asking, why am I going 4.5 hours to Anchorage to pick up cats instead of just going 2 hours, 20 minutes to Fairbanks to pick up cats? The reason is I couldn't find any cats in Fairbanks. And I don't get to drive this way often, and I really like this part of the drive. So I'll take the chance to make a short video. And I'll take a video, I'll probably stop 2 or 3 times along the way, just because. And I'll keep an update on where I am. Hopefully I'm not like this guy, stuck on the side of the road, no one to help me. Oh, he's not, he's going 4-wheel driving in his family van. And this will be one video of me going to Anchorage, getting some things I need, picking up the cats, coming back home. I'm not going to make 2 or 3 videos out of this because I won't really have a lot to record other than me sleeping, picking up the cats, and driving. So, see you at the next stop. So 60 miles into the trip, and I see snow at the top of the mountain. And I am about 180 miles away from Anchorage. 120 miles into the trip, halfway there, and I finally hit my first something. And that's a something, gas and snacks. The first 40 minutes, you had a lot of curves, mountains. That's one of my favorite drives in Alaska, the first 40 minutes after Denali. You go through Cantwell. It's mostly mountains, a lot of curves, a lot of hills. Then after that, for the next hour and a half, it's just, you know, trees and forest. You see maybe 3 or 4 campgrounds. You see 1 gift shop, maybe 2, I'm not really sure, I forget. And you see very few cars. Next up is Talkeetna. We're not going to stop there, we're going to drive through. We should get almost to Wasilla by the time I make my next stop. And I pretty much stop every 60 miles just because I want to, and I like looking at big trucks with the word Matson pass by me, so that when I leave, I can get stuck behind him. So I'm in Wasilla now, about 42 miles from Anchorage, and I wanted to grab something to eat. I also would like to go to a Walmart, but there's no Walmart here. Oh, there's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Should I go to Taco Bell or Kentucky Fried Chicken? Taco Bell. Chicken. We're going to Taco Bell. I'm already here. So after Taco Bell, I went to Walmart and bought a couple of cat carrying cases. And since it's late, I'm staying in Anchorage tonight. I was planning on doing that anyhow. I couldn't leave until after work today. But what I decided to do was stay outside of the city and pay $40 more for a hotel so that nobody smashes my windshield. I had enough bad experiences when I was in Anchorage, as you guys know when you watch the videos. No way am I staying in the city in a hotel. Even the nice hotels or nicer hotels were just not, I don't want to say they were unsafe. You don't want to park your car there. And I know maybe someone in Anchorage is going to see this video and say, oh, it's not that bad. Well, you know, I was there. I saw people who were, let's say, not in their right minds because of too many drugs, jumping on people's car hoods and kicking in the windshield for no reason. I have that on video. I remember I showed you guys back then, I guess last summer. I'm not putting up with that anymore. I'll pay $40 more, stay outside of the city, and not worry about what's missing on my truck when I get, when I wake up in the morning. So, see you tomorrow morning with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 cats. So I just got a call from the cat lady, and I was supposed to go to her place and pick the cats up. She's going to bring them here tomorrow around 1 p.m. So I have to check out at 11. I'm going to go across the street, eat my lunch at Subway, and then wait for her to get here with the cats. I did get them at, not a shelter, but one of those adoption places where they just take in cats and put them into people's homes, and those people, take care of the cats and raise them until someone wants to adopt them. So that's where I got the cats from. Even in this area, there's just a little stuff going on that you have to ask 1 or 2 questions. And I was actually speaking to, the lady with the cats, and she told me this isn't really a good area, but it's better than where I was before, last year. I noticed a couple of people walking around. Now it's almost midnight, so, as long as they don't come up to me and bother me. Earlier, when I was outside, someone started crossing the street, coming over to me, and then I just went back inside. I don't want to deal with, what this person's going to talk about or whatever. It actually got about 15 degrees warmer about 45 minutes after I left. And I guess I'm going to go to sleep now. Also, I got some more stuff for eBay, so I'll throw that up in a video. Some neat stuff. And for now, there's nothing more for me to say. I'll see you tomorrow. Look, they have a slot machine in the lobby. I win every time. So now I'm just waiting for the lady to come by to bring the cats. I just got done eating at Subway. We're gonna meet in the hotel parking lot, and then I'm gonna head back home. I'm not gonna make a video when she brings the cats and everything, because the cats are gonna be scared. Plus, I'm gonna look goofy if I'm making a video of the cats when she gives them to me. But you will see them sooner or later. There's 2 of them, and I don't know their names yet. I'm about an hour from home. I'm not making videos because it's been raining. And right now, mixture of rain and snow flurries. And I did see a moose on the side of the road, my 4th moose in Alaska. But unfortunately, no views and overcast, cloudy, and moose all around. Here we're about 30 minutes away from home, and this is my favorite part of this stretch of highway. You can't really see it great in this video, but the roads are like curvy. Even now they're pretty green. It's exactly what looks like one of those pictures. And the mountains, for those of you who know, that's the termination dust. And that's the snow at the top of the mountains. And when you're driving down the road, you also have this river that unfortunately the trees are blocking it from here. I can pull off on the side of the road to get a better, video, but it's not really safe in my opinion. So I just pulled off here where there's a pull off. But this is the reason I like this stretch of the road the most. So I don't know if they're going to come out, but I'll let them come out at their own time. You can take a peek at them. There's 2. When they're out walking around, I'll make a video. Now we're pretty much just in the process of everyone stay away from the strange looking human. And the kitten with the black nose pretty much goes around getting familiar with everything, and the kitten with the pink nose just follows the other one around. So you can tell right away which one is a little more brave and which one is going to be the, we're not going to say slow learning one, but the one that takes me longer to get, familiar with. I don't have names for them. That's the pink nose. They're pretty easy to tell the difference. This one has like a white nose, white area around her nose, and you can see her pink nose. And when the other one comes into the frame, she has a pure black face. Now, they do have names for them. I think one is Rory and one is Scout. I won't keep the names because, you need a name that you can somehow either connect with, or you connect it with the cats, with the cats. Plus, they're 2 girls. That's the one with the black face. The more brave one. And they are playing a little bit. They're just won't come anywhere near me. And I'm guessing tonight I'm going to sleep in peace because they won't come in the bedroom. And probably by day 3, they're sleeping on top of my head. And they're born around June 2nd. So they're about 3.5 months old. And I don't even want to move because if I get up, they go and, run away. Of course, they're getting used to it, but I'm getting hungry and I want to make something to eat. So one of us here in this room, no, let me put it this way. Two of us here in this room are going to lose the battle because my stomach is empty. The drive back was nice. Quite a few snow flurries right before I got back to Healy. And then it stopped and it was bright sunshine. On the way driving back, though, it did rain quite a bit. That's why, like I said before, earlier in the video, I didn't take many videos, because it was raining. So we're going to leave it at this. In the next video they're in, hopefully they are more camera friendly, video friendly, and not afraid of the humans. Hello. I'm not going to sleep tonight.